Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, November 8th. I'm recording this pod a day early, just to get it over with. Right? We're ready to jump into the week. We're ready for week 10. 9 weeks are in the books. Um, it was a great week. We're going to jump right into the last week's matchups. Why don't we? Let's do that. All right, starting off with me versus Dave last week. It was I think I was winning going into Monday night, and it was back and forth, snip snap, snip snap. Keenan Allen and Garrett Wilson. I came out victorious, and I believe, let's see, is that two in a row? That's 2 games in a row that I've won. Yeah, it's not over. It's not over till it's over. Next, we had Kevin versus Ben. Uh, Ben just likes it on the bottom. He likes being on the bottom. And Kevin gets his 7th win of the season, remains in second place. Eric also likes it on the bottom this year. A measly 137 points is not going to cut it. Jimmy, don't look now, but he's won 3 in a row. He was in 12th. He's now up to 7th place. He's on fire. That's what they would call it in the NBA Jam. Next, we had Tom versus Matt and Sean. Tom out of nowhere scoring these points. It's not like him. Matt and Sean are now in 10th. Yeah, where we normally see them most years, right? On the bottom with Ben. We had Chris. Let me check. Yep, still in first. Yeah, he's got all the pieces for a championship run. Spooner unfortunately couldn't get it done. Lastly, Brad really underperformed this past week, and Nick gets a much needed dub. He's currently in 6th place. He's the last remaining playoff spot. So last week I was 1 for 1. Apparently, I only voted on one game, technically in the Yahoo app. I picked Jimmy to beat Eric, so I would have to really go back to look to see who I actually picked. But I wouldn't be surprised if I was 1 for 6. We'll see. All right, we're going to move right into week 10 matchups. We got some doozies. We have 2 not so great teams playing each other, starting off me versus Eric. I'm going to have to give this one to the co-commish because I'm struggling to start a receiver. Fortunately for me, Eric doesn't have Travis Kelce, so who knows? Could be a toss-up, but I am predicting a very low-scoring game with Eric coming out on top, and he needs it to try to move out of last place. Kevin versus Spooner. This one's going to be my matchup of the week because I have Spooner beating Kevin. I think Spooner has all of his pieces back. He's got McCaffrey back after a bye week. He's got Montgomery back from injury. Joe Mixon. That's a three-headed running back group that he has. That's pretty good. Kevin's got a good team too. It's just that he's been up and down with performance, and he probably needs a performance enhancing drug to win this one. Fortunately, he's not going to do it because McCaffrey's he's going to be the one to win it for Spooner. Moving on to Dave versus Brad. I've got Brad coming up on top on this one. He's going to beat Dave. I think Josh Allen is going to continue to do it for him. I'm going to just take a quick look because I forgot who Dave was starting at quarterback because he had a carousel of backups. Still with Derek Carr. All right. Not a problem there. And Bijan's not getting it done. I'm sure, everyone's been complaining about the Falcons not really featuring their 3 first-round picks that they have on their offense. Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson. They need to get their touches. Next, we got Jimmy versus Tom. I have Tom winning this matchup. I think Jimmy's ride uh, or winning streak is going to be over, mainly because he doesn't have Mahomes, doesn't have the Chiefs defense, who have been actually pretty success or good for his success. I think Zeke Elliott and his second running back spot is just not enough to overcome. So I've got Tom winning this one. He's going to put up some good points again this week. So keep it up, Tom. By the way, I haven't seen the memes yet. Been really anticipating some good ones, mainly that feature, myself and Jimmy actually having some success. Maybe Ben and Eric maybe still not having success. I think those would be hilarious to look at. Next, we have Nick versus Ben. Looking into their matchup, I'm just not convinced that Ben is going to do well this week. It might come down to if Chase is going to play for Nick. I'm foreseeing a low scoring matchup similar to mine and Eric's, with Nick coming out on top. Last but not least, we have the first place manager in Chris. Chris versus Matt and Sean. It's going to be no contest. I'm going to take a look at their matchup too. Like I said, Chris has literally all the pieces. He's got quarterback. He's got a good tandem of wide receivers. He's got Jonathan Taylor and Austin Eckler, two players that are just getting touches. So that'll do it for the Week 10 predictions. So we'll just move right into the mystery prize. Why don't we get this over with? Probably be posting this Thursday night when I get home from work, but the recording is Wednesday. So new hat, love it. Salute to service, Packers. Let's go Pack, go. All right, your Week 10 mystery prize is the running back with the most receiving yards. Ooh, Spooner. Is it going to be McCaffrey? Ooh, could it be Gibbs? Ooh, could it be Aaron Jones? Could be. We will see. All right, everybody. Enjoy Week 10. Thursday night matchup tomorrow is going to be a barn burner. Chicago Bears, Carolina Panthers. Yes, I might just skip it altogether. Anyways, boys, have a great night. Have a good Week 10. Peace.